Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today I'm going to show you this really cool card where it has a window and it peeks through to the other side, and then you have a really cool inside too. And let's go ahead and get started. You're going to start with a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, and you're going to go ahead and trim it to 5.25 because I'm going to back it with black at the end because I cannot handle having a card have no layers. So there's that, and then it's going to go to 8. Now I'm going to keep this piece to use as my piece that goes over, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut off 1.5 inches. And then another 1/4 inch, which I'll do right here. Goodness. Okay, so you'll need both of these pieces and this one. Then you're going to go ahead and place it to the 4 inch line because we made it to 8, so we want to be able to score it now. And you just take your bone folder and score. So now this is going to be the front of your card. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our panel on the inside first. And I need to have my paper here. Make sure that your card is lined up so that you will be able to line it up with the other, with the score lines on your paper. I'm going to go in a 1/2 inch on this side. And I want to make sure I get it straight. Hopefully that's straight. We'll find out in a minute. And then go to a 1/2 inch here. And this is off just a tad. All right, and then you're going to come over 1.25 inches from that. And 1 inch is 4 squares, so you're going to go over 6 squares from this part. So we're going to go right on this line right here. That worked out really well. Hard to do this with my hands in the way. Okay. So now you have a nice squared off place, and you're going to go ahead and do smoky slate and your sponge brayer. And you're just going to go over it. You just want to add some definition from so you can see that it's blocked off. Okay, doesn't have to be super dark, it's just going to add a little bit of fun. All right, so then you're going to come in with this leaf that is from the brand new stamp set, Rooted in Nature, and I chose this one because it's closed, and it just will give it a better look than if the leaf that we use for the one with the giraffe is Animal Outing, and these are both brand new. This one is open. The leaves are open, so I'd have to color them. This way I don't have to color. So I'm going to come in with Garden Green. And I'm going to just bring it in from the top. and a little bit in the middle. Then I'm going to come in with a sponge and sponge over top of that just to make it look bushy. All right, and then I'm going to come in with the Wild About You and the black ink and just stamp that at the bottom. This will be your peekaboo window, so you want to make sure that your sentiment is right there. Okay, then you're going to take this off. And see how nice and great the edges are? All right, so then we're going to go ahead and do this part. And I'm going to do the same thing where I line it up. And then this is going to be, let me see what I had. Just want to have it be the same. 1 3/4. So I'm going to go in by 1/4 inch this time, just so it gives it a little bit of a window, but not too big at the edge. Okay. Whoop. There we go. They have to meet up. And then 1 3/4 would be, 1 is 4 and 3/4 would be 3. So we're going to go right here. So it's just going to be, let's just make it a little bit smaller, because I don't want it to be so big. So this is 1 1/2, I think. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to sponge with the smoky slate. There, that looks really nice. So now you'll have it like this. All right, so now we're going to put on our window sheet, and we're going to first put some tear and tape on this right up to the edge. And come in with your window sheet. Trying to get clean. There we go. And this is measured at 1 3/4. So you're just going to put it here at the edge. Don't go in too far. And then you're going to go ahead and put your strip that you cut earlier on top. Okay, so then you're going to put this right on this edge. And you're going to put some, let's see. I'm going to use glue dots on this one because it's really close to the edge. I want to make sure that I don't get too close to that. So I'm just going to run this over the edge here. Okay. So you're going to lay this down so it's right there. And then you're going to close, and that grabs onto the glue dots. Then on the inside, you're going to use your piece that you had cut that was a little bit bigger, and you're going to lay that on so it hides all the inside stuff, or the window sheet edges. That way your inside looks pretty. Okay, so let's get to the giraffe. I wanted to show you how I did him first. I've already got him cut out, but I just want to show you. I'm going to use the giraffe head, which I wish he had a whole body, but we're going to kind of give him a longer neck. Is you stamp him 4 times with Cajun Craze. And you're only going to color him with the blender pen just on his circles. And a little bit on his ears, and I'm not sure what you call those, but you use that too. And then on the dots on 2 of the necks. Okay, and then you clean that off. Then you're going to go over it, well, you're going to cut it out to where you only have the necks. Like this. So you're going to just cut out the necks, one of the heads, and then another head that you didn't color. And you're going to go over it with the yellow blend, which is the Daffodil Delight, the dark one. And you just go over so he's looks like a giraffe. And no need to do this one at all. Okay, so now we have that. We're going to bring in our card. And we're going to have him coming up here, have him at an angle. Now with these, pay attention to that one is narrow here and thick here. You want it to turn around so that these two match, and then this matches this. So you're going to have him almost to where he's going like that, and then we're gonna lay this there. Let's cut off a little bit off of him down here because he doesn't need to be so long. Lay that there. And then this one will come down this way. I just want him to span the card. All right, so then you're going to cut this one so it matches this edge. So we'll go ahead and put glue dots on that and lay that one down. Really want this to stretch. Okay, then we're going to put glue dots here. And glue dots for this head. One thing I forgot to cut right here is this off of his ears, so hold on one second. There we go. All right. So don't worry about it not matching in these parts because I went ahead and stamped this leaf, the one that we did here, and I cut it out with the die that goes with this set. So we're going to use these now to cover up where his neck is gone, so we can give him a whole new body. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this off. All right, so now you could use these on the inside if you wanted to. Now you're going to take this piece here, and I don't like that since we colored it, you have those looks there that you just don't want to see the inside. So we're going to go ahead, whoops. You want to put the glue dots on the part that you have stamped because it's got to be the mirror image. And then you'll cut this edge just like you did on the front. There. All right, so then just to finish this off, I have a piece of black cardstock that is 5.25 by 4.25. And like I said, I don't like cards that don't have layers, so I am having to compensate. And I'm putting him on here. It just gives him more, it makes it look more put together, if you ask me. All right, so there's my card. I hope you like this and that you come again next week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thank you.